people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. Greg and James beat 'em up. It's your favorite show on Twitch, where
Greg and
James play beat 'em ups, and not just any beat 'em up.
every beat 'em up.
Here we are. The streak continues.
Indeed,
Keeping
yeah.
hope alive. Gonna move this a little. Yes, we've got an odd mashup. We'd originally thought today's theme would just be Capcom games.
Yeah.
But that ran into a logistical hurdle, which we'll get into in just a moment. Hello, Cedric. Cedric in the house. Glad to have you here with us, my friend. And here's the situation. As I mentioned, I own the Dungeons & Dragons arcade beat 'em up collection that was put out on the WiiU. And so our plan was to play it on the WiiU. And knowing exactly where my WiiU is, I thought, well, that's easy. I don't need to do any kind of special prep for that. And then shortly before Greg arrived, Dedev, welcome. Happy hump day. It's always a happy hump day. And then the kicker, though, is that I realized, oh, right, we'll have to play with Wii U Pro controllers. And I do own two of those. They're not in the box that my Wii U is in, so they're somewhere. And then also they'll need to be charged. And I know I have the cables for that. So anyway, you can see what happened here. I need to spend probably 15 minutes of prep, but the thing is, it could be more prep depending on how long it takes me to find those things. So we're calling an audible. There are only 3 arcade games left on our Phase 2 list. And so, to avoid the hassle of getting other controllers, we're going back to fill in a blank. Sengoku 1, which wasn't on our list even though Sengoku 2 was.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start off with Capcom's The Punisher. And from there, we will do the next thing. I'm just realizing, didn't set up one essential thing. So I'm going to go to this screen for a moment to hide the hideousness. 121, 147.
There we go.
There we are, just about ready. Okay, and then go back.
Oh.
And I'll resize this.
Resize. But we all know what this is.
Oh. So yeah, we're going to go in to Capcom's The Punisher, which we're going to play in the Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade Classics Collection, which fortunately for me also features a bunch of really fun fighting games that I'm sure I will play at least sometimes in my life to justify a purchase here. I really should be buying more just Arcade Archives releases, and I think when my promotion raise comes, I think one of my big splurges will be retroactively just buying a shit ton of these games that I should have already purchased to support actual important arcade preservation by smaller teams. Not that I don't respect Capcom for keeping this stuff alive, but making a full AAA game price purchase from Capcom, a giant corporation, seems like a less important way to actually be putting my money where my mouth is. Nonetheless, I bought it. It was 20% off, so that's pretty good. And we're going to play it.
Yeah.
As it turns out, I was hoping that, like the Captain America game, there would just be a motley band of 3 others who they chose. Which I guess in the Captain America game was 3 other Avengers of the day. But,
yeah, those people Captain America would know.
I was hoping because I was just trying to think. I don't know a ton about Marvel.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to think who are the street level no power. I guess you could have Daredevil. You could have Moon Knight. Does Moon Knight have superpowers?
He's like a mortal, but he's just a normal dude otherwise.
Yeah, just an ordinary guy you can't kill. Anyway, it turns out it's just Nick Fury. Player 1 is the Punisher. Player 2 is Nick Fury in this game. And it's on the Capcom CP arcade system, so I think we have a pretty strong idea going in of what the experience we're going to get is like. But hey, let's find out. I think it's probably going to involve a lot fewer headshots than a Punisher story normally would. But who knows?
Really, you could have teamed anyone up with him, because it's not like any superhero video game has ever obeyed the power scale of the characters, including the Captain America game.
That's true.
The Vision... Captain America punches a guy twice and he dies. the Vision should just punch a guy once and his fist just violently go through his chest.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to declutter the background a small amount.
You just have to assume in these games that the super powerful characters are pulling their punches, but pulling them to such an extent that they're being in proportion to the other people around them.
One day we might get to experience the silliest, one of the sillier films of that Death and Return of Superman team up where like Steel and Superboy have to go toe to toe with just some thugs.
Yeah.
But alright, here we are. Let me adjust the volume a little.
Good stuff.
Actually, maybe turn it up a bit. Let me know how that is for the folks at home. It
Yeah.
actually looks a little lower than...
It looks a little low. It's a little lower than normal.
I think it's because normally what I would do here is capture the switch audio directly. Instead, we're capturing it through the headphones output for reasons we don't need to get into. It's not that interesting. But yeah, here we are. X-Men: Children of the Atom is not a beat 'em up, is it? It's like a side scroll.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. At any rate, whenever it is,
We're playing the bunch.
All right. Do you want to play the Japanese version?
I mean, we might as well play the American version so that we
Yeah. Okay.
know what's going on.
English version, so we get the proper storyline.
Yeah.
Do you want to be the Punisher? Nick, I'll be player one.
Yeah, you'll be
It's
player
an
one.
odd thing. You have to say it, declare in advance which player you want to be.
Presumably at the cabinet, this would have been one of those situations where
Like,
each joystick is linked to a character.
and there's
right?
like probably like a full scale like Frank Castle painted on this one side.
Yeah,
The
Nick
other side
Fury
is
on the other.
Fury. Well, let's go.
But
This
his
is-
profile is the side without the eye patch, so
This
nobody really
is,
knows who
you know,
he is.
White hair streak chomping a cigar. Nick
Yep.
Fury. This is not Samuel Jackson. I don't think
No.
they had even. I know that they essentially.
It would be a decade before the Ultimates was even out and came up with that idea.
Yeah, I appreciate that they did that in the comics in advance. They were like, okay, let's wish cast Samuel L. Jackson. New York. A jungle of steel and concrete where predators of all kinds mercilessly prey on all. Anytime, anywhere. Central Park. An oasis of green offering respite from the gray. Here, U.S. Marine Captain Frank Castle enjoys a picnic with his family. On that day, the Castle family accidentally discovered a brutal mob killing. Fearing any witnesses, the killers gunned down the hapless family. On that day, Frank Castle's family died. On that day, Frank Castle died. On that day, I was born. To avenge them, and all others like them, I am, inappropriate comment, the Punisher. The guilty are dead.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah,
So,
that's the Punisher.
A morally problematic character, the Punisher, which is sometimes reflected in his stories, and sometimes just not.
Yeah, it depends on the writer, but for the most part. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about this at length.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you want to jump in?
Let's jump in.
I will.
Oh, I do get a pick. So perhaps it wasn't painted on both sides. Stage 1. Back to the war.
Okay.
So
Yep.
we've got... Ah, I thought those were pizza already.
Yeah.
I thought those were single piles of 3 money bags. But in fact, it was separate money bags. I think the... no. I do think that the screen is possibly filtered in a little bit too... Yes, it is.
What the? How did you get in? Let's have a little chat.
Okay, hold
Nick Fury just wants to do some questioning.
on. I'm going to pause the game for a moment.
Okay, but we got guns now, so this is important.
Okay, sweet. But let's just address the crop here a little bit. Wait,
Time
hold
to
on.
face just ice.
There.
Yep.
I think that'll mostly cover it, except it's covering my face now.
Yeah, maybe don't want that. Can't we just change the...
We can address that as well. Hold on. And then maybe make it a little smaller. Oh, we gotta remember to keep track of our quarters, so
Oh yeah, we're both at 1. Not working.
No, come on. Alright. We were a little rushed. It was my night to cook supper. And I should have got started sooner, but I was playing Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake.
Yeah.
Which is great.
There you go. That's sustaining in its own way.
And we're going back in. Okay. Alright. Yep. Hey, where'd my gun go?
We ran out of bullets.
But I didn't even shoot them. I think it was just like... maybe the guns only come out if the bad guys have guns.
Oh, also the hand grenade works. You have to jump in the air and then you throw it.
Okay. Yep. Our guns come out if the bad guys have guns. A man must have a code. Even when his code is guilty or dead.
Yeah. I do love that you can grapple somebody and jump with them.
Ooh, I haven't done that yet, but I'm looking forward to doing it. Oh, I did it and I got kicked. Oh, oops. Activated my lose health.
Alright.
Ooh. Some blood when you're slashing them up with a knife, which makes sense.
Yeah. This game does not skimp on the violence. There's a cute dog.
Pretty good
Dog
music.
is fun. Eep. Okay.
I'm not sure if that's coming through. Now you'll get what you deserve. You're real funny for a couple of dead guys. Oh, Bruno.
Shoot. Oh, Bruno just kicked the shit out of me, yeah. Watch out, Bruno.
Oh, you killed me.
Okay, you still have a guy.
Yeah.
Now, ah, damn. Damn, he killed me too. But I was getting some solid hits in there. That guy just has a battle axe. Not a traditional weapon of a thug. I do like that this bus driver is just...
He's just like, ah, shit. Just 2 more years to my pension list.
Nice.
Alright. Scully is what it says his name is on the screen. So is it Bruno Scully?
Yeah, Scully Bruno.
Is that a character? Is that...
That feels like the most generic of thugs. I think we're not really getting to the true guys yet. Alright.
Where can I find Bruno? Okay. Okay, I'll talk. Just don't kill me. He's in Castle Panapere in Florida. Say hello to Bruno when you see him.
Hey, you son of a...
There we go. I was waiting for you to come in on the Nick Fury dialogue. Alright. Raid on Pendaberry. We can get inside the castle via the pool drain. Once inside, I can nail Bruno for good.
I'm supposed to be on Waikiki Beach in Hawaii about now, so why am I sewer dipping with you? I have no idea what voice Nick Fury should have.
Alright, well, keep workshopping it. This is pretty fun so far.
Yeah. I mean, this is a classic beat 'em up. Like, people talk about this.
Yeah. It's a significant pool drain center. It's in Florida, so you might get like a manatee or a gator in there.
Yeah.
You want them to have a way to get quickly
You
back
want them to have an egress, yeah. Back.
They're less likely to like trouble you if they can figure out how to escape.
Okay, we've got Linda's.
Oh,
They seem to be assassins.
Mitsuki. Oh man, and they do crazy. That is true. It's a real conundrum. But I guess it's all about dealing with the overland ones.
They have a weird stance.
Yeah.
Midori's the green one, that's nice.
Midori and Mizuki. But yeah, they've got a crazy, like, mutant-looking thing that they do. Not like Marvel mutant.
No.
Just like there's some...
Just a general
Just some kind of freak. Blam, 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 blam. I like these gameplay parts that present no challenge whatsoever.
No, of course not.
It's just, alright, here comes some guys with guns. It's free to shoot. In the surprisingly good, but even though it's not great, Dick Tracy game. Where, oh yeah.
They give you a little hug.
Hell yeah, Barbara. But I'm married, so stay away.
My Cassie's not married.
He's married in his heart.
Well, you can light people aflame.
With an oxygen tank?
Yeah.
Presumably it's, I don't know, a fusion tank?
Yeah, it's some sort of improvised flamethrower situation.
I like these random business suits. Kolsky. Alright, Kolsky, come get Sledgehammer. Or Warhammer.
Yeah, this is a Warhammer. Okay, good.
Nice.
I was holding a hammer. Don't insult my IQ.
Say hello to Scully.
Wait, Castle, don't kill him!
Bruno!
Why?
I have been programmed by the Kingpin to terminate you. It's the guard droid. Classic Punisher enemy.
Yeah, classic Punisher enemy. The God Droid.
Oh.
A giant robot susceptible to the punches of two men.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't break our guns out for this. He doesn't have a gun. This robot is unarmed. Yeah, in that Dick Tracy game.
I love that I've gotten onto some sort of role.
Oh, let me get the...
I was also hurt.
I'm more hurt.
You're more hurt now because I ate the cheese.
I was already more hurt.
Shite.
Hey, it's not that important.
Look me on fire.
Oh, damn. I was in the sweet spot for avoiding everything except his face kicks.
I got him with a shuriken there, don't worry.
Ah.
Jump.
The area of... Oh, yeah. Right, of course. The area of effect on this is really tough to read.
There we go. I've got God Droid's lance. There you go. Oh yeah, I promised you before that there was some Punisher news.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You gots to.
I'll say, if we ever do the successor series we've talked about, Greg and James in the arcades, Joust is one I'm really looking forward to.
Oh, I've played some Joust.
But oh yeah, you said there's Punisher news. Punisher is in the news.
Yes, Punisher is in the news. So you are aware of the Daredevil TV show that is coming back?
Yep.
In just a couple of weeks, next week I think, March 4th.
God,
Well, the Punisher has been long announced for that.
Yep.
Yeah, I got him.
Man.
And they just announced.
I lost a life just before we got that day.
They just announced the other day that John Bernthal, who is set to return as the Punisher in that series, is also co-writing and set to star in a special presentation from Marvel. So
Kingpin!
The top boss in the mob. He's set to... I love that Nick Fury and Punisher are in like different games.
There's a major drug deal going down at the harbor tonight. We can flush that scum right back into the ocean.
You're a real charm boy, aren't you, Castle? Let's try not to rake up too big a body count, okay?
I'm not making any promises.
Yeah, John Bernthal is a special presentation. So, this is a thing Marvel does occasionally. They did the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. They did honestly, like, one of Marvel's most artistic... I love this. You don't even shoot the guys without guns. When there's a guy on the screen with a gun, you take out your gun. But unless you are, like, pointing at him, then you don't actually fire your gun. You just start punching. Anyway, yeah, the Werewolf by Night special, which was all in black and white and shot as like a traditional horror film with very little CGI effects. They're doing a Punisher one of those, and John Bernthal is co-writing it.
It's
Bernthal, yeah, you're right. He is probably the best person to ever play the Punisher.
Oh, yeah.
No offense to Dolph Lundgren.
Or Tom Jane.
Tom Jane was good. But, I mean, Bernthal is just such a huge Punisher fan. Oh, bam, 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 bam. Like, what are these guys supposed to be? Oh shit, I got hit by a car. Well, it happens to the best of us.
I like the blams.
Yeah?
Fine sound effect. Frank Castle loves it. Frank Castle, come on, take it.
What is this clown car? God, there's a lot of them. Did you know that I read this somewhere that before he like played him in, I believe it was season 2 of Daredevil when he first appeared.
Yeah.
He read.
Oh, I have some cheese. Damn it.
Oh, ooh! When you pick up the big guy's guns, you just have them. You can shoot regular people with them.
Oh wow.
Bam, 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 bam. Presumably these have a limb. Yeah, those run out of ammo eventually. Ah, that's me gone. Stop it. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, your gun never runs out of ammo. Presumably our thigh pouches are just full of ammo.
Yeah. It's a big thigh pouch.
It is. Oh, we got stilt mans. Okay, so
Pretty
these.
boys.
So these guys are called Pretty Boys, which is, I believe, a Reaver, which is an X-Men villain.
Blam.
Oh shoot! Oh man! Oh, that sucks! Don't let them grab you. They bam you with their weird extendo limbs.
Jeez, Fury. There's no hitting a downed opponent, but you can pick them up if you get a different throw to use.
Yep.
I like how furious the Punisher looks.
Yeah, he's so angry.
Yeah. Ah, friendly fire.
Yeah, these are tight quarters too. You're getting in there. I'll just get any that get by you, which is unlikely when you have a samurai sword.
Yeah. He's it. Oh!
Yeah, Yan Lee. He's tough.
Oh, very clever.
Yeah, you can't throw him.
Get up, Lee. Whoa.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, this is really good in a way that kind of reinforces
you need these corn dogs.
my belief that we need to.
Oh, you couldn't get him.
Reinforces my belief that we need to take another look. I'll roll all over you, baby.
Yeah.
It's Bone Breaker.
This is a Reaver. This man is a Reaver. I don't know why we are fighting the Reavers. They are not traditional Punisher villains. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah, damn it. That didn't happen. Yep.
Damn it. Kicked in the back. Fuck, Castle, get your gun back up.
You don't need a gun to punch a man in a
tank cyborg.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Obviously not my plan. Oof. I love that it's just a javelin. Oh. Good lamb. Yeah, the Reavers are great. The original story behind the Reavers was that they were a collection of thugs that previously Wolverine had crippled, and they were all given robotic enhancements so they could fight the X-Men. That's Nick Fury number 2. Just send it in.
Can't use the gun on military when there are other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going wild. This Punisher game is pretty cool. It's your basic CP system beat 'em up, except if any enemy pulls out a gun, you get a gun.
Yeah, it's sort of Frank Castle's own sort of rules of engagement.
Yeah, that's good. If they don't... hello, Rio Dead, by the way. Yeah, if they don't pull the gun out, then Frank Castle just kills them with his name. We can't be one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no. I will not lose a life.
Oh, damn.
Infuriating.
Yes! Didn't lose a life.
Did you put a third quarter in?
I did. I thought I did, but I didn't. There you go. This is. I am on my third Nick Fury. I said that vocally.
Yeah.
Are you on your fourth? Are you really on your fourth Punisher?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice you die.
Yeah, I don't know. I got off to a bad start. Boom. All right.
Ready, go.
Go.
Oh, we have like aiming reticles.
Yeah.
It's really hard to differentiate them when they overlap.
Nick Fury makes Frank Castle put $1 in the kill jar every time he shoots someone. So.
It is a good partner because he will tut Punisher killing people, but he won't like do anything about it.
The main poppy field and factory are located in an underground cave in Arizona. I do not think that is biologically accurate.
Let's pay him a little visit, help with the weeding and vermin elimination.
I like the sound of that.
Breathe deep with these puppies. We know when there's guys with guns just off screen.
Yeah. The characters have proper field.
Ah, damn. Bunch.
And then all the guns they drop are just collectibles
Aw.
for points.
Fast walk away.
I was saying earlier, the Dick Tracy Ness game, when you get into the side-scrolling action segments, some enemies are armed and some aren't. And if you shoot an unarmed enemy with your gun, it works to kill them.
What do you have?
But you lose up.
Oh, it's
as
like a
representation. Just beat people without fertilizer. Good old potash to the face. It's probably good Canadian potash. The Arizona's well to remember that.
God, the ninja ladies are so weird.
Yeah, they really stand out among the them and the cyborgs really stand out among the goons.
I do have to seem to have some sort of dash.
Oh, I haven't even tried the dash. I wish that you could throw enemies off instead of being invisible.
Watch out when you solid headbutt. Yeah, I do like a rolling tumble into a kick.
Oh yeah. I've got just a thrust kick.
It's a good old thrust kick. Hot to activate though. There it is.
Oh.
Damn, is that me? That's me.
Ah, damn it. Slashed my ankle and killed me.
I mean, yeah, man.
Achilles heel. Arrgh.
My Achilles heel, my Achilles heel.
Yeah. My Achilles heel is my Achilles tendon.
Hold on, wait. Damn it. Did he just punch his own thing?
Not sure.
Lighting them on fire, said
Whoa. Throwing a katana in your face. Also effective.
I don't know what these things do, but I imagine destroying them is helpful. this just a train that goes around, sort of like the Disney monorail?
Yeah, I mean that would make sense. It's just touring the underground poppy field to deliver fertilizer. Little bars where we can.
No, they're just worth money, just like in real life.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I'm having fun. That's the important part.
Just really slash them up a lot.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, this guy
the
just
invisible walls suck.
he won't go down. Welcome, gentlemen. It's showtime. Bushwhacker. Okay, this is a real guy. I mean, a real, like, Punisher villain. And Daredevil villain.
And it's his power that he has a stupid-looking transforming arm.
Yeah, so his thing is that he can turn his arm into a gun, but it's all... The thing about him that's somewhat creepy and weird is that it's like a flesh-toned gun. It's very unnerving, especially the way they draw it in the comics. Well, sometimes. I think depending on the
depends
artist.
on the artist.
But yeah. But yeah, he's not the classic Daredevil villain, or not Daredevil, Punisher villain. That would probably be Jigsaw.
Yeah.
But he's on the roster. Basically, he's that level of person you get when somebody's like, we gotta kill the Punisher, and none of our normal dudes are doing it.
Yeah.
They're like, well, let's bring in a dude whose powers are essentially that he has a gun, but he has it in a weird way. So,
Yeah.
so it implies he's some sort of superhuman, which the Punisher doesn't usually deal with.
Are you like getting a lot of food pickups, or am I just playing a way less safe game?
I don't know. I'm certainly dying less, but I don't know what I'm doing different.
Well, it's kind of funny. I was mentioning Dick Tracy, and Dick Tracy is like famous as for having a great rogues gallery, but also Dick Tracy stories usually end with the death of the villain.
Yeah. There's not very many repeating Dick
There are
Tracy
two flat top stories. He doesn't die until the second story.
I mean, it's very much like the Shredder in Ninja Turtles. In the original comics, the Shredder dies in the first issue.
Yeah.
In the first, not even the end of the first issue. He dies at the beginning of the first issue. The rest of the issue is about something else. But yeah. Frank
You're
Castle,
just
the Punisher.
way better at preserving yourself than I am. I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know. I'm just trying to... Try not to get stuck in combos like that. Nice. There's always a javelin! Every boss fight, there's just a random javelin!
Boom!
Nice!
Bushwhacked.
There we go.
Punch with a baseball, with a thrown baseball.
Bushwhacker, not to be confused with Bushmin, who is a Luke Cage villain.
Power Man.
Power Man. It's about power, man.
I bring this up every time we discuss the Marvel shows.
I know.
But man, I hate that moment.
You hate it. I know so much.
I can't even think of the actor's name. They put him in the Power Man costume. He looks, this time you've gone too far. I'll crush you under my heel like the insects you are. You forget, Frank Castle. We're surrounded.
You noticed? By the way, where's my lighter?
I finally found you, Punisher. Now I'll have your head. I don't think that's how this is going to go down.
Yeah, more than likely we'll just bam, bam, bam you.
We've already put our guns away. And you forget, Frank Castle, that despite my great size, I have the agility of a cat. Yeah. They put him in the Power Man costume. He looks awesome. It's the most interesting thing that's happened in the show since they killed off the interesting villain after they reached their shot.
Yeah.
And then he looks in the mirror and he turns to the camera and says, Colin closer to the
Yep.
And oh god, it's so bad. I got something in my eye.
There was a great recent Power Man issue Marvel is currently doing the Ultimates, which is a new. Like, are you familiar with the original Ultimates? Like the original Ultimate Universe?
I mean, sort of. I know that it exists.
Yeah, I mean the concept there was basically.
Is that where Miles Morales comes in?
It is, yes. And the concept there was basically in the 2000s, Marvel was like, hey, a lot of our characters, they have a ton of history. It's somewhat confusing to new audiences.
Yes.
And also, you know, they're not. People are aware of their stories, but they're not like modern. Like a lot of the important events in these characters' histories happened in like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
So they decided to like not a reboot. Marvel has never rebooted. They just made a separate universe. That was that was like, what if all the Marvel characters were coming about, but it was happening today?
You're cutting cheese.
Oh yeah, I should really eat that cheese.
I really agree.
Damn it! Oh yes!
There's still time, Fury.
Eat the cheese, Fury! Yes.
There's a serious Fury.
So anyway, so that's where you get Miles Morales, Spider-Man. That's also where you get Nick Fury, who's a black man, who clearly based off Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
To the point where in an issue of that comic, they in an issue of that comic they asked.
That would geez, I wonder how the comic book nerds would how the not all comic book nerds. When I say nerds in this case, I mean the bad guy.
Yep.
I wonder how they would take Brie Larson as Nick Fury.
Not well.
Yeah, try to imagine. No.
So anyway, they in more recent time, eventually that universe got as convoluted and decades old as the original universe, and they ended up getting rid of it. They scrapped basically everything except Miles Morales, who they brought into the main universe. But they recently brought back the idea of the Ultimates, but it's highly
oh, sweet, I had throwing stars for one brief time.
it's a highly different universe. It is not just what if the Marvel Universe for 2025.
Yeah.
It's like a whole different thing where basically a villain from the original Ultimate Universe who survived found a universe and was like, I'm going to cultivate this. Yes, This is true. This is 100% true. He was like, I'm going to cultivate this. Maker's gonna make. Mako Death knows who I'm talking about. He's like, I'm gonna take this universe. I found this universe that's basically as close to the Marvel universe as I can get, but it's pre-1963. Not actually, but like the equivalent of. All the heroes are about to emerge, right? And he's like, but now I've collected all the data I need, then I'll make it so that none of them emerge. And then I can take over the world and make it like a place that's great.
Oh, damn it. I
Um,
got rabbit punched by a pretty woman.
Damn it. Ooh! Save that Brie. So they,
Damn it. All this cheese right after I got another guy.
So he did a thing where basically he prevented all the superheroes from coming into existence through either manipulating their lives or like stealing their technology or doing a ton of bad shit. And the recent issue is all about Power Man, and it's a Luke Cage who grew up in this world and never got superpowers because the Maker knew that he would get superpowers. You might want to grab a brie or a donut there before. Oh.
Wow.
So he ends up going to prison as a young man on a bad charge, as he does in real life. The 616, not real life.
Yes.
But instead of getting roped into an illegal prison experiment project that gives him superpowers, that never happens. And instead, he is sentenced to, because of course the law system in this universe is designed in a way to keep
I thought that was chocolate.
to keep the heroes down. What was it?
Money.
Okay.
Brown money.
To keep the heroes down, he's sentenced to 1 year to life. And his lawyer's like, what do you want that word? But it's 1 year. He's like, to life. And he's like, nah, that's nobody ever goes to life. And then it's like fucking 20 years later, and he's still in prison. But he it's really interesting because it ends up being a whole takedown of the prison industrial complex and the forced enslavement of prisoners that happens in the United States. He ends up getting his superpowers in the event that all the characters get their superpowers.
Oh, fuck it. God damn it. I'm sorry. I took the pudding because I was like, oh, Greg's got chocolate.
I believe he's Punisher.
Maybe Gambit will show up.
Gambit would be a great character. Gambit doesn't kill that often, but he's the type of dude who would be okay with it, I feel.
I feel like him and Frank Castle would have good banter.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a cheese.
Free Fury. Oh, and a throwing star. Oh, there's a turkey over here for you.
Sweet.
Oh, was it not turkey? Was it a big piece of meat with a bone
Yeah,
in
no,
it?
that was some Joe and Mac caveman.
Yeah.
That was side place.
Nice. To activate your grenade, you have to do it as part of a jump, but I do not understand. It must be
it's jump and then press both buttons.
Oh, it's jumping both buttons. Okay. I can see that you
because
have
it's a
4. I
limited
cannot
supply.
see how many I have.
Because we have a limited supply, there's no health penalties for using it.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Which is, that's better than the health penalty. It's tough.
Targets confirmed. Proceed and terminate.
Well, that's a bit. We just
Boring.
get
Guard Droid 2.
Guard Droid
Not
2,
even
the
2.0.
second Guard Droid. No, they haven't improved on Guard Droid.
Yeah, no, it's just another.
Damn it. Yeah, you can see the ammo on these ones.
Ooh. You got me with the back again.
And you do get bonus points for not using your grenades.
Right.
If you don't use your grenades, you get bonus points at the end of the stage.
Fuck. Forgot about his.
Yeah, he's got back lays and a back kick, which is... Ah, damn it. Briefly a flame, but no long-lasting effects. Because you briefly have your entire body set aflame.
Yeah. As long as the fire goes out there, you can really get on.
One of the things they did do in Marvel Comics that I don't enjoy about Nick Fury is that, that's me gone. Is that they, so
There goes me again.
they had Nick Fury look like Samuel L. Jackson in the Ultimate Universe. They had in an issue of the Ultimates them sit around and discuss who they play them in the movie, and him says it's definitely Nick Fury, definitely Samuel L. Jackson. This is another great line in that scene that people don't talk about. I can't! God Droid's standing right on top of it!
It's not putting down. You snooze, you lose, Fury.
Which is that the Wasp in the Ultimate Universe is Asian American, and in it, when they talk about who will play her, they say Lucy Lawless, and she's like, I don't look anything like Lucy Lawless. That's just the only Asian actress anyone can name.
That Lucy Lawless is not Asian.
No, sorry, I didn't mean Lucy Lawless. I meant Lucy Liu.
Yeah, when you said
Lucy
it, I thought I was
Liu,
like,
obviously.
okay, there's some kind of joke
You got
coming
it.
here about like people mixing up names.
No.
I don't think you hit your 6th quarter.
Am I on my 6th quarter? I thought it was on my 5th.
Oh, maybe I lost track. I thought we were still just one apart.
No, at one point you were 2 away from me.
Okay, then this makes sense.
Oh, I got a bonus left.
Extend.
Are we still in? No.
Kingpin, you're finally gonna pay for all that you've done.
Knock it off, Castle. I told you we don't kill these punks unless we have to. Like all those people before.
Yeah. Last stage.
Final
You
punishment.
must be in that hotel. It's time to nail that scumbag once and for all.
A bazooka? Get real, Castle. When this is done, you and I are gonna have a long talk. Doesn't stop him from firing. Okay.
Well, we gotta kill these ones, right?
We definitely have to kill these ones. This kill or be killed, Castle. Anyway, yeah. So they introduced Samuel L. Jackson, Punisher, Nick Fury, whatever. Then, like I said, they were wrapping up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were wrapping up the Ultimate Universe, but the movies were obviously still going on. So they were like, well, we can't lose Black Nick Fury. Like, this is what people think Nick Fury looks like now.
Yeah.
And so what they did was they introduced Nick Fury's son, who is coincidentally a black man who looks exactly like Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, I guess the job done.
And initially they tried to play it cool. They introduced him and Coulson, but they tried to play it cool and do it as a reveal at the end of a miniseries that these two dudes working for S.H.I.E.L.D. are actually Nick Fury and Coulson. So they had them refer to each other as nicknames, and I believe Nick Fury, I can't remember if it was either Nick Fury's son, Nick Fury Jr., so he's also Nick Fury.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he was called Cheese or if that's what Coulson was called. One of them was just called Cheese for the entire series. Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, Wildcat. Oh, god damn it, other one. Fuck. I'm not good at this game.
Hey man, you're doing your best.
I mean, I'm pretty good at hurting people.
Yeah.
Just not good at preserving myself.
That's usually the way I play, so it's odd that. Hey, you got a flamethrower though.
Yep.
That's all you need. God, more of these. Well, at least we got some dudes with Tommy guns. A totally outdated type of gun to be fighting us with in the 90s.
Tommy guns are great though.
Yeah, good. Oh, that's your turkey, Frank.
Oh, chicken. Tastes like chicken.
Do you know that when my nephew was younger, he didn't want to eat turkey because he thought he didn't like turkey. I don't know if he'd ever had turkey. He was just,
Yeah.
a picky eater, 5 to 4-year-old. So what we did was we told him that it was just really big chicken.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, I know chicken. I can eat chicken. Oh, okay. I
There
see
you
why
are.
I lost track
On
of
the back of
myself.
your head. I'm only just noticing now that Fury is smoking the entire game.
Oh, you can pick up their heads. You can pick up Pretty Boy's heads, and it's called a pretty head.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Nick Fury is never without a stogie. You know why Nick Fury still looks young, even though he fought in World War II?
Tronotrons.
Close. He took a special serum that made him stop aging sometime in the early 1960s, I believe.
That'll do it.
They eventually wrote that it stopped working and he became a super old man for a little bit. But then he got powers from the Watcher, and now he's just back as regular looking Nick Fury. Damn, that was a fast life. That was my fastest life by far.
It's not chicken now.
It's time.
Yeah. Possible.
There we go.
The guy who plays Coulson was credited as Super Nerd in the movie AI, Artificial Intelligence.
Yep, that tracks.
That's interesting. Who is it that plays Coulson? I know him.
Yeah, he's been in other things. He's good. I like him. I'm kind of sad that they haven't reintegrated Coulson, even though they did a whole series to set it up. They just never got around to having him be in another movie. At some point, the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which initially the whole gimmick of that was that it was Greg is his name. His name's Greg something. I remember this.
Okay.
Or possibly his last name is Greg.
Clark Drag. Yeah.
Clark Drag. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, he yeah, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the initial gimmick of that show was that...
He comes back to life. Wasn't that the whole gimmick? They made a show just to bring that back.
Well, they made a show to be... the whole point was that it was a network show, but very much set... Wow, I really hucked that dynamite! The whole point was that it was a show set in the Marvel Universe that stayed in continuity. Like, the really interesting thing that happens midway through the first season is that during the season break, Captain America Winter Soldier came out and revealed that half of S.H.I.E.L.D. was secretly Hydra agents, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. stopped existing. And when the show came back from break, it immediately dealt with that.
That's what people want when they're watching a nice network procedural.
Yeah.
You have to see a movie halfway through the season to understand what the fuck is going on.
Well, they explain it in the show, because all of them, they deal with it, and it turns out one of the characters that we knew and liked the entire time was actually a Hydra agent, like the entire time, and now he's a villain that they have to fight. It was like really well done. And then at the end of the season, Samuel L. Jackson shows up as Nick Fury and reveals, you know, what's been going on and shit. Like it really was well done. But then at some point they were just like, I don't know, man. I mean, it clearly came from the movie side of it. As I understand, there was a huge war between the movie and TV side around this point because Ike Perlmutter, the head of Marvel Comics, wanted more control over the movies, but because of the way the studio was set up, he couldn't wrest that control from them. So instead, he had control over TV. And he started being like, well, I'm gonna make TV the movies!
Yeah.
Yes, see, that's the issue. That's exactly the issue, is that eventually, because of this, the movies started ignoring what was going on in the TV show.
Yeah.
So, like, the TV show introduced the idea of the Kree, the aliens in Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
They introduced that, like, decades ago. It was, like a decade before the movie. It was introduced as a, like, this is how they brought Coulson back to life, was they used this alien technology. And then eventually they just totally ignored that. At some point, they also introduced the Inhumans, because Ike Perlmutter was also the guy behind the Inhumans movie, the TV show. Because he was like, I'm gonna make the Inhumans, and they're gonna be bigger than the movies. But obviously they were not. That was a hugely failed TV show. And then, yeah, so at some point it becomes, it stops being canon with the movies, but it's unclear exactly when that point is. Certainly you can watch the first season with the full knowledge that this is totally in keeping with what's going on in the film. But yeah, they just never got around to putting that whole kerfuffle, that whole war between Marvel TV and Marvel Film, which, by the way, were eventually integrated, and Marvel Film got the, like, when Disney took them over, they were like, we're going to integrate these, and we're just going to give the TV rights to, oh, shoot, I put in a quarter too soon. Take that back. I still have a sliver of life. And then they took that away from Ike Perlmutter. They were like, you don't get this. The films are successful. Your shit is not.
Yeah.
It's true. That is true. But the way in which it was made was strictly because of the nope.
Wilson Fisk, do you realize how classed you are? Neither of you will leave here alive. You're all alone now. No one can help you.
Castle, you and I are going to have it out someday, and you won't like the results.
It's not the time, Fury.
I like how all of Fury's dialogue is written to
complain about Frank Castle.
Yeah, it's written to just
sweet.
You can pick him up.
Yeah.
Even though he's pure muscle.
Yeah, when you think about it, he must be remarkable.
I got him in a tight spot right now.
Oh, no. But he's got me in a tight spot. Except I'm not taking any damage. Because his picking me up is only a prelude to doing an attack, but he's never getting off because you're there hitting.
Damn.
Oh, is it that funny? Here, come here. Let me cut you with a sword.
Hold on. Nope. Yeah, Kingpin doesn't have a gun, so I can't shoot him. That's my honor system. Pure muscle. Damn. There's a great story about Kingpin and about how he went from a Spider-Man villain to
Holy
a...
shit.
Yeah.
His pick you up and fling you with the grab move is very damaging. Which makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
He's a gigantic person.
There's a great story about how the Kingpin went from a Spider-Man villain to a Daredevil villain.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's all about, I forget who the artist was. It was Frank Miller's run. And he told the artist to, in the first issue that Kingpin was in, just draw him like he had been drawn. But I believe John Romita Jr. was the artist at the time. Possibly John Romita Sr. actually. This was a while ago. And he does. He draws him exactly as he appears in those comics, which is actually kind of like this. This is a very comic booky character. But then, in his second appearance, he does a thing where he has
nice. Those guys are called Bogart.
Nice. They do a thing where they have him light a cigar, and the lighting, like, the way it's like his face is in shadow.
Oh!
Nice. The way his face is in shadow, and
Kingpin can kill guys like Mario.
Is in shadow, and then light from the cigar, and the way it makes his face contort in the shadows. It's really belabored when you pick him up too, because he's so heavy it takes a second longer.
Oh, damn it.
He's close. He's close.
I would have spent so many fewer coins if I could just not get killed right at the end of the boss.
Nice!
Oh.
Beat him with a throw.
Now come on, just jam that gun up under his chin and blow his brains out. This guy's not going to be reformed.
Oh, you got a perfect vitality bonus because you came back right at the end of the fight with full health. Oh no, the whole building is gonna blow.
Damn, I've got to get out of here.
Nick Fury occasionally stops to get a
Good night, fat boy. Nick Fury, shouldn't you also be like, we have to save this person's life?
Nah.
No. You can knock a man unconscious and then blow up the buildings. As the Kingpin faced his final defeat at the Punisher's hands, the King building, its support structure badly damaged, collapsed, its dying echo reverberating through the city like the anguished roar of an exorcised demon. With his defeat and the King building's collapse, the Kingpin's empire soon began to disintegrate. For those powerful guiding hand and soon tore itself apart. For the Punisher, whilst the battle's been won, the war goes on. For him, there's no rest in the war, there's no evil left on earth to fight. An impossible task, perhaps. Is it his fate to fight a never-ending war? War he can never really win, it doesn't matter. He's a man who accepted his fate. Something cruel destiny. That night, he vanished into the dark, etc.
The next morning, the police searched through the rubble of the King building. They found over 364 ex-criminals, but they could not find any body that could be identified as the Kingpin. Vengeance burns eternally.
That's kind of, are they ex-criminals because they're dead
Yeah,
now?
they're dead now.
Or is
So
the
they're
idea
not
that
criminals
at least
anymore.
364 of those guys had just given their walking papers to the Kingpin, and they're like, I'm going to the YMCA and I'm turning my life around.
On the way
And
up.
I'm gonna get rid of this gun. And here it is, Punisher.
He's got a gun!
Fred Castle hanging out the guns for toys exchange. Just American dudes, they show up.
Yeah, Frank Castle. Forever the Punisher, although currently not the Punisher.
I like this credits giving
Yeah.
where we shoot to reveal them, and then they call in airstrikes to clear them so we have to kick cover.
Could we have called in airstrikes?
I don't know.
We have this duck and cover move that I didn't ever see us perform in the actual game.
Yeah, I don't know what we would have pressed to do that.
Yeah, because both buttons just does your eat health move.
Wanna top up on your water?
Yes, please, sir. Alright. 1993, Marvel Entertainment Group. The end. Oh, we can into needles.
What the heck? I don't understand what it wants me to do. Well, looks like my name is Cap.
Yeah, that's a fine name.
It just like it wasn't.
Why is it skipping certain letters?
There was no, but like directional combination I could figure out that would consistently cause the alphabet to cycle in a certain way.
Hey, Cap, you took the first spot. Paying more money.
Largely on the strength of dropping in that last quarter right at the end and getting a full vitality bonus. Okay.
Great game.
Yeah, that was real good.
Really good.
I would put it in mid-boss because of a combination of there's really not that much going on.
It's not that deep gameplay-wise. It's very mashy.
Like, it has all the same things that most of the CD system beat 'em ups have, which are crowd control and like some enemies being immune for other time. And then the shooting is fun, if not particularly dynamic. And then like the graphics are great, but like besides the Kingpin, like I didn't know who any of these people were. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I only knew the
Bushwhacker was
Kingpin
kind of
and
interesting,
Bushwhacker.
but
Yeah.
like two bosses being Guardroid and Guardroid 2.
Yeah, and like where was Jigsaw? Like he was a known Punisher villain at this point in time. Like I feel like you gotta.
Or just throw in some Spider-Man villains. Let's fight Electro or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking Mysterio.
Well, let's not just use exclusively Spider-Man villains.
Just Frank Castle and the Sinister Six.
But yeah, a good game. I think I'd agree with you. I think mid-boss is a good place to put it. It's not... It's certainly not a bad game by any stretch. It is well polished. It is exactly what it's aiming to be. It's just, I don't think really aiming that high, to be honest.
Yeah. Very true. Okay, so I'll turn off my Switch.
Morbius meets the Punisher. Yeah, throw Morbius in there. 1993, Morbius might not exist. Like, that's something I need to check.
Toggle us over, Greg, to the
Boom!
Sengoku.
Sengoku.
So, I believe these are our same characters from Sengoku 2, except that our stripper cowboy isn't looking nearly as fabulous, at least in the Arcade Flyer art. But who knows?
He could look great in there.
We're going back to the Neo Geo.
It is apparently, I looked this up before, it's apparently pretty much the exact same plot as Sengoku 2. So presumably this is just the first
time it happened.
I mean, it's the final battle, apparently, which we sadly know from Sengoku 1 that is, from Sengoku 2 that is not true.
Hold on, don't plug in just yet. So,
I know, I'm waiting for you.
Perfect. Alright.
We're in.
Excellent. So we're swapping over to the multiple arcade machine emulator, which is not going to have any problems here.
Oh, yes, of course. For some reason, I thought Morbius was in the 1990s badass characters cycle, but of course not. He's from the 1970s supernatural characters who are not supernatural cycle, which I knew, but I had forgotten. Yeah, Morbius...
He's a science vampire.
Yes. Because in the 1970s, the comic code was very much still in effect.
Hey, Mom! Welcome!
Hey!
Yes. It's unfortunate that we switched to Wednesday at the end of 2024, did exactly one, and then we're on hiatus for several weeks, and it's tough to update your mental calendar until you get back in the
2025
glad to be here.
All
You just missed the Punisher,
Wednesday.
but you're just in time for Sengoku. Which Sengoku 2 was our favorite Neo Geo beat 'em up yet. So, so later, at the same time we played Sengoku 2, we found out that there was a Sengoku 1 that was a beat 'em up.
And a very quick turnaround between these two games as well, 91 to 93. So, evidently it was successful enough that they started working on a sequel pretty quickly.
Yes.
Yes, that
And
is the half-shirt cowboy.
The arcade flyer suggests that we have the same cowboy character, perhaps in a more down-to-earth. 400 years ago, there was a warlord who loved destruction. 2 samurai decided to go against him. They defeated him. The warlord left a prophecy before he died. I shall return in 100 years. The madman and I will work together to rule the world. 400 years later, the prophecy came true. Man, they really wanted you to hang out and like see the attract screen a few times before you really got the whole plot.
So in Sengoku 2, the plot, the story was that
I bet that we're overwhelming everybody with the sound.
In Sengoku 2, the plot was that we were gifted, if you remember, was it 3 or 4 spirits to take along with us in our battle?
Yep.
And so those guys won't be here because they're 2.
Okay, how to play. A button attack, B button jump, C button to change, A button to decide, C button to cease.
Okay. So we can change into our samurai forms as opposed to 4 like random dudes. Okay.
I think there were some more selections there. Huh. We're in a real... Let me know how I did on the volume mix, folks.
Okay, so a little more down to earth.
Okay, yeah. Alright. The arcade flyer had a... Actually, you know what? The part that it showed us in the arcade flyer was just that.
Are you sure?
So this is a lot less going on than the sequel had. Simpler combat already.
Yeah.
I do really like the soundtracks of just.
Oh, you like power up as you get the orbs. So I didn't pick up the sword. I just picked up a bunch of orbs, and eventually I got enough orbs that it gave me 2 swords.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, this is cool.
I appreciate it. I'll give you a hand.
Oh, sweet. Drink wild soda. Sure thing, lady.
Oh, I've powered up again, and now my fists are Shadokins.
What the hell, dude? Get the green ball.
Nope, all for me, none for you.
Yeah. Oh man. Now I'm dead.
Okay, we're back to 1 sword.
I'm just stuck as a dude.
Is it just the type of orb that dictates? Yes. Okay, it's the type of orb that dictates what you get. So you have yellow.
Oh, I got a yellow, and now I'm rolling weird things. I do like the dramatic entrances of the enemies. I like the mix of like Mad Maxy future wasteland guys and the samurais and the giant skulls.
Well, presumably this is very recent destruction. Like he just
Right.
came back and he just did this. Shoot. Yeah, that's me.
These guys are cool. Ooh, ha! There we go. Now I got a sword. And I slashed him good. Oh, this is cool.
Oh yeah.
The graphics aren't.
I
as
will
good.
help you. Okay.
So that's how we're acquiring change dudes.
The graphics are not as good, obviously.
Why it won't let me change? Hold on. Pressing P to pause.
Well, you're doing something right now.
Hold on. Oh, am I? Did it finally work? No.
Wait, yeah.
Something went wrong here in a way that I don't understand.
Z-axis.
Oh, it's because we're on the Nintendo Switch thing.
Okay, do you want to put it to X input?
I think so. Though I think now we gotta possibly redo everything. Oh no, in fact we've killed them.
Uh-oh.
We may have broken us. Okay, hold on. If we go back... Okay, it will accept if we go back. And I think this is manageable. Great. And so, you can also set your C. Have you switched back to Nintendo Switch input?
Oh, yes. Here we go.
And Press the button. There. Okay. Whew.
I will help you.
Oh, sweet. This ninja that I've become is already dead because he didn't refill my health to become. But did you notice that he was moving exclusively in cool flips?
Oh, that wasn't you hitting a button. That was just
No,
the
that
only
was
way
his
you could
movement.
move. I will help you.
I have the dog changes. Oh wait, no, I can't become this guy again. Great. Boom, boom. Just keep an eye on your change time, since you don't change back before it runs out, you die. I love this guy. Oh, he's lost his shooting power. He's played out. Alright, now I'm dog.
I'll be a midnight cowboy.
Ah,
he
the
shoots
dog-
puppies!
He barks out little dogs.
Damn, that's me go. Change.
Yeah, just go back to my normal self for now.
Well, keep getting teleported above the clouds, and I don't know. You gotta come this way a little bit. There you go.
Damn it. And then as soon as I did, the guy behind me punched me.
Thanks. I will help you. How do you get everybody?
I don't know.
Going back to midnight cowboy.
Good point, your mom. When you are shooting puppies out of your mouth, and presumably you love them and take care of them.
Yeah.
Oh! Tengu.
God, the sort of weird chanting.
Yeah, the chanting and percussion. Like this was also a musical contrast in Sengoku 2, but you only got this stuff specifically in the weird pocket dimensions that we got pulled into in that game. Ooh, that was cool.
Yeah. I can see how this leads to Sengoku 2, which is just this with a little more polish and a little. Yeah, that's very cool. Like they're really working these things in a big way. Okay, sword.
Yeah, this is excellent. This is a very, very good game. There's more aesthetic polish to the second game, but I honestly feel like this game is more fun. I feel like the transforming is integrated in a cooler way.
Hey, a bunch of horses.
This is brilliant. I won't let you go further. Here I go.
Is this the first boss?
I believe it is.
Damn. No, like, sort of health bar on this guy.
Hey, he's transformed into just a different guy.
Yeah, man.
There's
a lot of that going around.
I missed.
How dare you! Go beat them all! Go beat them up!
Oh. Listen, guys. This is the Warlord's order. Let's go.
Listen, guys!
Good stuff. Yeah, not the best dialogue, but the premise of the scene was cool.
Listen, undead murder ninjas. We've got to get this job done. Our performance reviews are going to be shit if we don't do this.
Ooh, that guy looked real cool.
He did.
That didn't stop me from almost immediately killing him with a sword.
Man, that guy has a 12
Ooh,
pack.
and that guy killed me. We can do whinier.
Listen to me, guys. The boss really wants this done.
That's a good question, your mom. Oh. I like. In the vaguest terms, I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I can get any closer. Oh God, it's gonna torture me. It was recent. It was around the time when we played Ninja Baseball Batman, I think.
Yeah. It wasn't Ninja Baseball Batman.
No.
Man, talk about a game with a consistent aesthetic. I don't know if any games has had as consistent an aesthetic as Ninja Baseball Batman.
Yes. Oh God. Oh, Kabuki Devil. Oh man.
Oh man, he sucks. Damn it. Stop putting in your high score, James. Get back in the game.
I must commemorate my performance. Oh, sweet.
I appreciate it. I'll give you a hand. Oh, I think he went into me. Nope, he went into you.
Or that's just who the old man is. Okay, these sword guys. I gotta stop. Ah, damn it. Okay, you're not invincible during the brief period when you're transforming. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you didn't know? Okay, jeez. I got really
Oh, I love
badly
that that guy
slaughtered.
comes in on the ceiling. That's great stuff. Take my balls. Oh no! Shoot! Did I time out or did I die? I should. If I
You
time.
were down to one life, like one circle. So you might have got killed, but you might have timed it. I think it was, yeah. I think it's a New Age Outlaws reference, but I don't know, because that's not really my era of paying any attention to modern wrestling.
Katana.
Music record.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
As opposed to a data record.
Yeah. Hey, it's the record store. You mean like data records or music records? Ah, damn it. Yeah, my quarter count got real bad in the
For
last.
Punisher? Yeah.
No, here I was ahead of you.
Oh, you were,
But
yeah.
I've chugged through two really quickly. Ooh, weird music fact. Lay it on us.
Did you know that Weird Al Yankovic only took up the accordion because there was another guy called Yankovic who was a famous accordion player?
I don't think that is. It's true that there's Frankie Yankovic. I don't think that's true about.
No, seriously, he was up for.
Huh.
Yeah, he was up for. He could have gone to guitar lessons or accordion lessons, and his parents were like, "Well, there's that other famous Yankovic that we're not related to, but he does accordion, so maybe Al would like accordion." And so they sent him to accordion lessons instead of guitar lessons.
I'll be honest, I don't ever remember hearing Weird Al tell that story when talking about playing the. But I could just be forgetting. I do know that he. I've certainly heard Weird Al talk about Frankie Yankovic.
Yeah, he's played
For
with
obvious
Frankie
reasons.
Yankovic.
Well, it'd be weird if they hadn't, to be honest.
Well, I mean,
Really?
Frankie Yankovic could have died. His career
yeah.
started like 40 years before.
Yeah, no, they're not related.
He was very old. Even when Weird Al was young, Frankie Yankovic was quite old. But he lived to be in like his 80s or something. So he did meet and like Weird Al.
Well, Weird Al Yankovic is a very talented musician.
Mm-hmm. Exceptionally talented.
And a really good singer. I was really disappointed recently when I discovered that Weird Al had performed Chappell Roan's "Hot to Go," like not a parody,
Just
at
the
a
straight up
concert.
song, yeah.
And I was like, oh sweet. But he performed it with Will Forte, and Will Forte could not find the key.
Yes.
It was very disappointing.
Uh-oh. Oh, that guy's got a sack of wind.
And, like, his sack of wind is full of little hints.
Were you trying to counter it with a dog?
Yeah. Well, it's more than a 6-demon bag.
There we go. I will help you. Ah, finally,
There.
I get a guy.
You got your dog. You got that dog in you. Ah. I thought we were just getting... Oh, man. Okay. It's really important, and I suppose it makes a lot of sense. When you don't want to be taking on swordsmen when you don't have a sword. And you have to be extremely careful.
God.
Because that is how I got myself screwed, I'm realizing now. I lost a bunch of quarters in rapid succession because swords do way more damage to you. Nice, Cedric. I love this flip down.
Flips?
Oh man, although, jeez. I gotta be so much more fucking careful. But I'm actually
God damn it! I just couldn't turn around. Yeah, just some straight punches to the back of the head. That would do the trick. Woo! Damn.
I've heard, like, Ghost Dog's one of those movies that it's a real gap in my mind that I haven't seen it. Real gap in my cultural awareness.
That's Forrest Whitaker, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, there he is.
My favorite Forrest Whitaker is his guy on Shield. He was a great antagonist on the Shield. Yes. There is, like, I remember that from when there used to still be a great video store in our town.
Video Difference, one of the greatest video stores of all time.
I was so... I hate that they closed.
Yeah,
And
I mean...
they put out a statement at the time that was like, we're not going... Like, our business is still good. Like, we're not going to business. It's just... It's time. And like... I get, like, obviously you have the right to close your store, but it's like, man, you really kind of sold us out there. You're like, no, I'm gonna feed you all the streaming. You will be destroyed for our warlord. Movies on vinyl. I did not know that was a thing.
I mean, you can put anything on vinyl. Makes sense.
Just seems like, I don't know.
Okay, well, that's different. Jeez.
Very cool. Like, to get a feature-length film on vinyl, like, how many LPs is that?
Video Difference was great, though. I rented Police Squad from Video Difference,
Jeez.
and they didn't even know they had it.
Then obviously you gotta flip them. How annoying! Whoa, look at the idle animation.
Yeah. How dare you?
Idle
Go beat them
animation
all!
for- Oh! Listen, guys, this is the Warlord's order.
Let's go!
Yeah, RCA Select Division. I definitely have to learn about that. Yeah.
God, speaking
It's a shame that they, if only they could have held off on the idea to get into the Betamax VCR war.
Yeah.
My dad totally would have, if that had been the case, we would have had a Select Division.
So you can, if you time your hit right, you can catch the sword and break it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, this is an excellent game.
It is. They knew what they were doing here. Like this is SNK, isn't it?
Yes.
This is probably the best fighting system that SNK ever
Well,
came up with.
that one that we played recently.
Was Sengoku 2?
No, Violent Storm or...
Oh, Violent Storm, you're right, that was SNK.
Or it was either Violent Storm or the other one.
Team Zero?
Yeah.
I can't remember if that's the name.
Shadow
Force.
But that was Technos.
That was Technos. Yeah,
No, Violent Storm was Konami. What?
What was the SNK one you're thinking of then?
I'm not even sure that there was one.
Okay, then my point stands.
Yeah. I know that we played a game recently that had a lot of buttons and stuff, and I thought that was finally the SNK game I've been longing for. Maybe it was just some other company.
Come on, gnomes, activate so I can kill you. There we go. Watch out for these gnomes. Their lanterns have lasers in them.
Yeah.
But the dog is too short to be hit by the lasers. Oh, I've got Ninja Flippy Guy. I must be Ninja Flippy Guy.
Oh, man. I've heard pretty good things, I think, about the Samurai Showdown. Actually, I'm not sure I've heard good things so much as I just heard it exist and was like, holy shit, that sounds so cool. Samurai Showdown is such a great fighting game.
We should maybe try to do a
Tour of fighting games?
tour of fighting games, yeah.
Greg and James kill each other.
I mean, we could return to the friendly competition now. That IP is still in our wheelhouse.
No, that doesn't lapse.
Yeah.
Well, the sky's the limit in the interregnum between when we finish up phase 2 and when we get the appetite to start a phase 3.
Certainly, yeah. Certainly, we could check out the firsts in all of the classic fighting game series. That most of those would be arcade games, with the possible exception of Soul Calibur.
Yeah, good old Street Fighter 1.
Yeah. So was Soul Calibur? I know Soul Calibur has arcade games. I know you can play Soul Calibur in the arcade.
I believe that Soul Edge, the first one, was originally for PlayStation, but I could be wrong.
And what about Virtua Fighter?
I believe that is arcade.
Yeah, I think that's arcade first. Oh, that's me.
Well, I'm fine. Oh, Soul Edge did originate in the arcade.
But that's the question. Was it also arcade, or was it originally?
No, I think it was originally arcade.
Alright, then nice.
Oh man, in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, there's a super satisfying move that you can use against enemies with
PS1 10 months later, okay. So definitely co-developed, but released to the arcade first.
When an enemy in your time's coming up.
Damn it. It's hard to change back when you're in the middle of a fight.
Yeah. It's a really satisfying move in Sekiro. If an enemy is attacking you with a polearm, if you press the dodge button and towards them at the right time, you stomp on their polearm and knock it down to the ground, and then you can stab them with a killing blow.
My time is still almost up with him.
Yeah, it maintains. It's a set timer for each of your transformations.
Yeah, an obstacle to a warlord. Here I go.
It's interesting that they just use the same dialogue for all of them.
Yeah. They all have pretty much the same. Oh, the dog has a great jump attack. Look at that. Sonic the Hedgehog
nice.
shit.
Yeah.
of this.
I hate this guy jumping from edge of the screen to edge of the screen. Nah, we're just showing off to each other.
Couple of dogs. Where my dogs at?
Ah, damn it.
Dead. Got that dog in him. Nice. I missed!
Fucking right, you missed.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, though.
Or as Truth Magnum.
How dare you! Go beat them all!
Ah! Listen, guys, this is the Warlord Zone. Let's go!
Let's go!
Truth Magnum of the Outrunners posted on social media. You miss 100% of the shots you don't make. Absolutely true.
The Outrunners are fantastic.
Yes.
They're one of those acts that AEW really has benefited because I think... Nice! That's the first time that's happened! I got so distracted I died!
Damn it. And then I died because I could not win the sword fight. Although I did win the... Just come back and punch him in the face a bunch. Alright, come on, boys.
Ah! Great, I won the sword off.
Good job.
Thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Outrunners. The Outrunners are great because they're the exact sort of act that, like, it works on the indies and it works on TV, but WWE I don't think would have given it a shot on TV. And it works, man. It's great. The world's oldest, youngest man is a fantastic gimmick.
The youngest men alive.
Yeah.
And they both look like absolute shit. Even though they're like...
They're legitimately...
that old,
yeah,
and
they're
they're a piece of
legitimately
shit.
not that old.
But they have masterful looks
Yeah.
to look like old young guys in the 80s.
Yeah. And I think both of them sort of realized that they have that sort of Arn Anderson old guy face and were like, let's run with this. Oh! Oh, we're fighting a lion dog. Oh, I killed a lion dog. Oh,
no.
shit! The puppies!
Ah, they got me.
You know a thing that happens with specifically Chinese lion dogs a lot? Is that they end up... God damn, hold on. There we go. To fight a dog, you must be a dog. Anyway, oftentimes when people draw them because they're complicated, they'll either just mirror one on the other side, because there's always two on either side of a door.
Yeah.
Or they'll nice. Or they'll like just draw the same thing because they don't know. So they'll draw they'll draw them both with balls under their feet. That's not true. Every lion dog in an actual like traditional setup has two. They hold things under opposite paws. So one holds it on their right paw, one holds it on their left paw, depending on what side of the entranceway they're on. And the male has a ball. There's a male and a female. And the male has a ball.
Oh.
The female has a tiny lion dog, like a pup.
Nice.
And so often people will be like, "Yep, just another set of gay lion dogs in front of this building because the people who built it were not actually Chinese."
Fascinating.
Yep. There's a Korean actually church on Windsor Street that I walk by every day, and they've got a set of lion dogs outside. And they are in the traditional style, and it's very neat to see the little lion, little lion
cool.
dog.
The gold.
Yeah. They each have little balls in their mouths too, which is supposed to be a. That was originally done as a sign that the artist was the person who made the dogs was like a master artist.
Oh.
Because it's a free floating. Oh my god, this is great.
Yeah.
I love that when you go to the heavens, you just fight yokai. Anyway, so it's a free floating ball that can move around inside the dog's mouth.
The background there was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Now we're fighting some Kappa. All we have to do
I like that you go to the sewer to fight them.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles and all.
Yep.
And these guys look like Baxter Stockman got Ninja Turtles.
Got Ninja Turtle is that's a great verbing of that. Damn, I don't like that the Ninja Turtle does a roundhouse.
Oh, got my sword. Back to the heavens. From the heavens to the sewer and back again.
Double katana. That's what I want. Single katana.
I like that when you have a sword and the enemies don't, it's one hit kills.
Yep. Two with one stroke. Just like that guy who killed giants.
Yeah.
Jack. Jack was his name.
Jack the Jack.
That's a Jack story.
And yet not the same Jack as the Beanstalk one.
Unless you're reading Fables.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you probably don't need to give Bill Willingham money.
No.
But if you can get it for free, it is a good series.
Yeah.
He reveals himself only slightly. Damn.
Damn. Okay. These guys do a lot of damage with their swords.
You can't get hit by their sword. Okay. Oh, boss time?
Ooh.
Great transition.
Comes in on his fucking horse like Keno. Good work so far. However, it's over. New dialogue. Good for you. Come on!
Come on! Oh, damn. One sword slash took me out. Time for flips. Flips my gifts. My favorite character. With his flesh tone bodysuit. Damn. Is this a quarter muncher?
No, because
It feels like you could be better.
yes, it feels in fact like very important to be better. And also, like a lot of my quarters got munched when I wasn't recognizing how seriously this game takes the distinction between fighting with your hands and fighting with a sword, and getting punched and getting hit with a sword. Many games, like,
Great!
nice, he respects us. Lots of beat 'em ups like recognize that a weapon should do more damage. How dare you? Go beat them all.
Ah!
Listen,
Guys, this is the Warlord's order. Let's go! I was playing twin.
Yeah. Okay. That's yeah. We were locked in on that.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised we're getting another boss besides obviously the
Yeah.
main boss. I thought that guy was penultimate.
Yeah. We're well, it's only 8:36, so we're on track.
Oh, we're on track.
Assuming that this wraps up fairly soon.
But this is a fairly long game.
And a friggin' excellent game. Like, damn, I'm into this.
Sengoku's a good series. I'm excited for 3, although a bit actually, now that I say that, I'm actually maybe a bit weary. Because I happened to notice this when I was looking up the game before we started.
Yeah.
There's a significant gap in time between Sengoku 2 and Sengoku 3. And also, it's like it came out in the 2000s.
This guy has like a rock in his sandals or something.
Yes. It came out in the 2000s, which is not like peak time for beat 'em up.
No.
As we're discovering, peak time for beat 'em up is like 1993.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great games from that time. Oh, I've got my wheelie kicks.
What do the green ones do? Are they just points?
I don't know. I've not been able to figure out the distinction.
Because red is definitely one sword. I think yellow might be 2. I think blue is what gives you the wheelie kicks.
Okay. Nope. Red gave me these.
Red gives the dog fire breath. Noted. Oh, blue is 2 swords.
They call me 2 swords because I've got 2 swords.
There's a Everyday Struggle by Notorious B.I.G. features the line where he says he's doing something with his man 2-Tex to take over these projects. They call him 2-Tex. He towed 2-Tex. I was like, okay, yeah, I see where you got the name.
Yeah. Who was it? There was a comedian I saw once who was like the rapper 2 Chainz. They call him 2 Chainz because he's got 2 chains. But you know, like anybody can wear 2 chains.
Yeah.
Like I'm 10 chains.
We maybe are getting a little munchy. But I don't know, it's playing by its same rules. It's just when there's 3 of these dudes and their sword attacks do 2 damage each and you get 6 damage.
Yeah. Oh, these guys got the traditional haircut, the shaved top.
Yeah, shaved baby. A crazy sword for purple.
Yeah, big 2-hander. Yeah, I think green just might be points.
It must be.
I don't seem to get anything. Oh. These ones were lying down to trick us. False sense of security.
Oh, someone left a pile of laundry on the floor. Shit.
Oh, damn. I don't even know how she got me there. Alright, 2 swords. That's teal. Teal is 2 swords.
Yeah. Well, now we have a mnemonic device. Man!
They ran!
Yeah! They recognized. They knew it. Oh, damn. I thought once you saw the chest burst Chanbara blood spray that they were dead, but no! Their veins can spasm shut.
Damn. These guys' whole gimmick is that they run in and out and then...
Yeah.
Oh, you're little!
My shrinky guy.
I got lots of points there.
I would say if there's anything this game is lacking in, it's that there's a good variety of enemies, but they gave them all to us pretty early on.
Yeah.
So
They could have held back.
Now we're not getting new enemies.
Are these guys supposed to be human beings?
They're dungeon goblins.
Yeah, that's sort of my issue. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to see. Yes, I believe that is the the traditional weapon of the samurai that they have.
Big iron club.
Yeah, big iron club. People think samurais famously
Ooh, yellow.
Yellow is its own thing.
Ha! I got one of them.
But yeah, samurai is all head katanas as a symbol. And they certainly all knew how to use them, at least as much as anybody, I guess.
As much as anybody.
Yeah.
At least as good as the average person with a katana.
Yeah.
The samurai.
But they were mostly horseback warriors, so they used long arms. They used literally like poles, heavy iron poles. That they would just bludgeon their enemies with as they rode by.
Unless their enemies remember to hit circle and toward, to step on that thing. Get busted the katana, get the kill.
Okay, thanks.
I find it interesting that one and only one, actually the dogs I think, also, two of the I'll help yous, when they show up, they look like what they're going to be when you transform them. And then two of them are the old man and the girl.
Yeah.
And they do not look like oh, whoop.
Hey, you're out, man.
I'm back.
Back now. Oh no! Well, that was a text that was a long time in the making. Okay, there we go. Come on.
Come on, keep getting it. Oh. There, it's when they bleed blue that you really got.
Made me bleed my own blue. Ah, shoot.
Nah. Oh, they're not running for it. They're just running for some reason.
Damn it.
Now they're running for it.
Damn! These handmaidens really give it to you.
Yep. Oof.
Got it. God damn, stop. I hate you! I hate the run in and then run away move. Okay. I appreciate the konnichiwa. Oh, what's the word? Damn it. It's slipping my mind.
Kunoichi?
Yes, the female ninjas. At least they fight with honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
The konnichiwa. The good afternoons are great.
The Kuniichi. Is that it?
Kunoichi, I think. Kunoichi. Is that what's romanized?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. Well, waste of a blue because I immediately got a red.
Give me a red. There we go. Oop, I got a red.
Nice. I like how the way these guys come in, if you just stand at the side of the screen, you get a free shot on their back when they become like active enemies. Damn it, my sword had disappeared. I wouldn't have gone toe to toe with that guy.
Damn! I lost the sword battle. And my life. Huh. And you got that. Yeah, you got that. There we go. Ah, damn! Damn! I won one and then lost two in a row. Okay, here they
Here
are.
we are, the triplets. Huh. They're just these enemies.
Well,
And also,
this one's not doing very well.
soon the world will be ours. You will die. And here come the rest of them.
Oh. Well.
Okay, Dragon Turtle.
Yep. Just your old classic three
Good gamma on
triplets
that.
turning into a dragon turtle.
It's not great in that it does like movement damage to you.
Come on. Damn. It isn't great. And I'm not even sure, are we supposed to be attacking the head or the body?
Hey,
Okay.
ah,
Damn. I can't tell. I think that might have been you that killed me. Oh,
no, I don't think it was friendly fire. Although maybe I punched the head into you.
oh, you got him.
Got it.
I helped. How irritating!
How irritating. I don't think the green balls even give us points.
What are they for then?
I don't know.
Stage 6. Oh!
Oh, yeah, this is... I mean, obviously, we didn't get an interstitial. It's time to fight the warlord. Ah, it's the revival of the madman. I will be king of the dark world. No, Sengoku fighting with the Bronte sisters as swords.
There are 3 Bronte sisters.
Yes, but we're using Anne and Charlotte. Join me. I will give you anything you want. Oh yeah? Can you get me a sword made of Emily Bronte? Nice! A special continue screen for the maidens.
I believe it was Anne Bronte who had the best, the revival of the madman!
Oh, sweet.
Oh, shit. Knock him out.
Not sure if we're damaging.
I don't know if we're
No,
damaging
we're
him.
not.
No, we gotta get closer, but it's hard to get closer because the balls push you back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting him now, though. I'm doing some
Move.
damage to him. Okay, yes, one of them, they all had pseudonyms during their life because they published under male names. They published as the... I believe they all published as the Bells, but one of them was called Acton Bell, which is just a great name.
I think that was Anne, but I'm actually not sure.
I want to say it was Anne because I think they kept the same first letter of their names, but I do not know.
I wrote my master's thesis about Charlotte Bronte.
Really?
Yeah, but as it happens, that doesn't at any point require you to imbibe this historical knowledge of their pseudonyms.
Did you know about their brother?
Like, that he existed? Yes.
Yes. Did you know about the world they made up together? And they kept like a Past souls used their wicked ambitions to try to conquer the world. They died without making their dreams come true. Couldn't put that all on the same line.
Past errors in history should not be repeated. People tend to forget this as time passed. They can easily fall into the same trap. Timely. We hope this will not lead to the revival of the madman, and yet... Okay. Holy smokes. I think that's boss tier.
Yeah, that's a
I
great
think
game.
I liked that better than Sengoku 2. Sengoku 2 looked better,
Yes.
but I think that this game executed the core. I think getting the transformations
Getting them rather than just being given them all at the beginning. Yeah.
is cooler.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just that we locked in more. Like maybe there was that much clear complexity in the fighting.
It makes a little sense if you play them in order. If you came from Sengoku 1, being like, oh, but I gained all those power-ups. And then at the beginning of that one, you're like, oh, I still have all the power-ups I got in the first game. But yeah, there's definitely a more sense of accomplishment as you gain them over the course of the game.
And just, yeah, I thought that was excellent.
The world is still sort of wrecked. Like, we didn't fix everything.
Well, yeah, you don't fix it all by killing the guy who's caused the destruction.
Nah.
You should make it possible to try to rebuild. Thank you, play, to Sengoku.
Present! Bye!
SNK. Beautiful. A winner is us.
A winner is us.
And that feels like a game where like we can put in the time and like get our quarter count down.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think we could get below 10 if we really tried.
If we put the work in, which we're not going to
do.
No. This is a survey show and project. But holy smokes, that was excellent. I quite enjoyed that. I'm glad we played it. Another one for the boss tier. We take the box away, Greg. Okay.
2 good games. But certainly the Punisher had more flash, but the Sengoku was, I think, just a better put together game.
Honestly, I would say that the Punisher had like better graphics and stuff. I don't know that it had more flash. Like
that's fair.
This game has the like zapping up to the heavens, zapping back down, different cool ways for every enemy.
Yes.
Fight.
Panache.
Occasionally
it certainly has more.
Fighting a giant skull. Like that was a rad game. 2 excellent games tonight. The
only boss I didn't like was the penultimate one. The Dragon Turtle I don't think was well conceived.
Shadow Force was SNK, and that was the one that really got complex.
So there was Shadow Force. Okay.
No, there is something wrong here. Look, it says Irem for Sengoku 2. Why? What is going on? Oh, because I've formularized every other column except for this one. So we're just going to ignore this for now. I will fix this for next time.
Okay.
It's gradually getting to the point where it's just what it should have been in the first place, except I was running out of time, and whenever I'm running out of time, I make hasty decisions that I wind up regretting. So next time, I believe, I'm ready to say that we will finish off the arcades of 1993.
You're gonna dig out the Wii.
I'm gonna dig out the Wii U. I'm gonna have it all charged up.
Great.
Before next Wednesday begins.
Nice.
Is the goal. And then perhaps we'll also check out
Cyborg
Justice for the Genesis from Nova Trade Software KFT Kraftwerks. Is this a German game?
Maybe? That's certainly the first time we've seen that studio.
I just can't think of what KFT period could be except Kraftwerks.
KFT period.
And Nova Trade also sounds at least European, if not specifically German. To my ears.
So, that's Cyborg Justice is the name of this game?
Cyborg Justice.
Yeah, man. Cyborgs are bringing justice to the world. Oh, yeah. Well, tell us about the week, James.
Okay, yeah. So what do we got coming up? We have probably Friday at Frosthaven on Friday. But because Greg's birthday is on Friday.
It is.
But his birthday party is on Saturday, which is Danielle and I's anniversary. And so I said, it's all right, babe. We'll shift it. And I was picturing we're going to shift it to a different Saturday.
Thank you, your mom.
And I think Danielle was picturing shifting it. Thank you, your mom. Shifting it to the nearest available weekendy day, which is Friday. And then we didn't come to a conclusion about whether we were doing that.
You gotta come to a conclusion.
We gotta figure that out quickly. So Friday and Frosthaven, if Danielle and I are celebrating our anniversary. On Saturday, the Professor Jamie Rose makes her grand return after 1 week of absence because she was here last Saturday to continue playing Leisure Suit Larry, which has been a delight so far. Yeah, I was a little low on the energy and on the preparation last time. I felt it not like it was a bad stream or anything, and also it's cramped for time because a dear friend was coming over for her last visit before she moves away forever, or hopefully not forever, but we'll see. And so I felt like I didn't quite nail what I wanted to do. And one thing I really want to do as Jamie plays her way through the Leaders of Larry games is see how many different ways I can enunciate the name Larry in my Fran Drescher impression to express different connotations. Whether things are going well for Larry, whether Larry is embarrassing us with his antics. Having fun so far. And for a late 80s sex romp created by nerds, it is so far nothing horrifying has happened that the game has asked me to think is funny. I think the absolute worst thing is that you can sleep with the prostitute under the false pretenses that you paid the pimp downstairs when you haven't. But if you do that, Larry gets instant chlamydia and it's game over. So, which isn't necessarily in itself is not necessarily a great thing. And of course, they're not calling the sex worker or the prostitute either of those names. So there are things, but I don't think we're getting into Revenge of the Nerds level. That's,
yes,
that's just a rape. That was just a rape. You can't do that, man. Yeah, and it's been fun, and so I'm looking forward to that. I think one of my biggest challenges still in the 2 Jamie streams so far, the thing I've really ran into a wall with is when I'm stuck in the game on a puzzle, solving the puzzle in character.
Yeah,
there's an
character.
extra level of thought there
yeah.
that I haven't quite hit the mark on. But otherwise, it's been coming fun, and we're going to be doing it again. I'll be wearing a blue kind of sweater dress that says ski on it. Got some jokes prepared related to whether or not Jamie Rose likes to ski. And also, we're going to do a blue color palette for the makeup. And finally, at long last, bought a whole bunch of clip-on earrings. So it's kind of fleshing out the look a little bit more. Whereas to date, I have just obscured my ears as best I can with the hair. So that'll be fun. Look forward to that. Jamie with games on Saturday. And then on Sunday, back in, Revachol in Disco Elysium. We are in the early Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday morning. Real testament to the strengths of the writing in this game. I spent the entire Wednesday morning and the entire session last Sunday went downstairs at the hotel to get my partner, back upstairs to interview a potential witness, then back downstairs to talk to the Hardy Boys because the witness had contradicted their story, and then back from the Hardy Boys to the witness, and just pretty much just went back and forth, just talking to these 2 sets of people as their stories fell apart. Mm-hmm. And that was it. And it was riveting. We only left the hotel to go to the pawn shop and buy a boombox so we could listen to a tape that at one point Titus Hardy was like, listen to this tape and you'll see that she was actually the thing that I said happened, even though she contradicts it. It was great. The investigation is coming along pretty well. We're going down to the shore, to the boardwalk. Sadly, on the boardwalk is not a disco song, or else I would already have the episode title picked out. But that's coming up. That game has just been great, and I expect it to continue to be all the way through because I feel like at some point I would have heard some rumor about the game not sticking to landing if it wasn't going to. Man, I love Disco Elysium. So glad that I'm playing it. If you're still here, Regodeth, thank you for being the one who nudged me to finally do it. I know you're not here, Waffle Syrup, but you also deserve some credit for spending literally years asking me to play it. And yeah. And then before you know it, it'll be Wednesday again. Dungeons & Dragons Towers of Doom and Cyborg Justice by Novatrade Software Kraftwerks.
It's a Hungarian company, by the way.
Ah.
So, Kraftwerks? Maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Something.
Hey. Well, hey, take us home, Greg.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around all the way in. All the way to the end. Please follow us down below or subscribe. James is offering 30 days of conditional love.
Conditional only on your continued subscription.
And remember, take care, Cedric. Until next time, violence is never the answer, except in video games. Bye-bye.
Take care.